Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Shell. Today is a Christmas prep with me vlog where I'll be sharing everything that I do to get ready for hosting the big day to make it easier and most importantly as stress-free as possible. It will include everything from setting my dining table, a make-ahead gravy, pre-prepped potatoes and parsnips, getting the spare room ready for guests and some clothing options to wear. I really hope that you find this useful. If you do, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, then I would love for you to subscribe. The first thing that I'm going to do is get on and make the gravy for Christmas Day. I'm making it ahead of the day just because then it's one less thing to worry about. It's super easy. All I need to do is basically throw most of the ingredients in the oven, roast that for an hour, and then I'll come back and do the rest whilst I get on with a few other tasks. And then on Christmas Day, all you need to do is heat it up, and then, yeah, like I said, just one less task that I need to worry about on the day. So I will show you everything that you need to make the Christmas gravy. This is everything that you'll need to make the gravy. So you'll need 2 onions, 2 carrots, 2 sticks of celery. I'm also going to throw a leek in there, completely optional. A couple of chicken stock cubes to make some stock, so you'll need around 2 litres of stock. Then I'm just going to put some chicken wings in, some oil, salt and pepper, probably around 100 ml of port, plain flour, 3 tablespoons there, and then herb wise you'll just need a couple of bay leaves and a couple of sprigs of both thyme and rosemary. Oh, and I forgot to mention 2 garlic cloves as well. Lay out all the vegetables in the baking tray and then place the herbs like the thyme, rosemary and bay leaves over the top, and then add the chicken wings. Drizzle with some oil and then season with salt and pepper. Place it into a preheated oven on 180 degrees for 1 hour. Whilst the gravy is in the oven, I'm going to get on with everything else that I need to do. So we actually have family stopping over at Christmas, so need to wash the spare room bedding and have a little bit of a clean up in here. I just thought I'd quickly share a couple of clothing options that I've got to wear on Christmas Day. I like to get dressed up on Christmas Day, but at the same time I want to be comfortable. So I've got a couple of options that I could go for. So I'm just going to try them on, and then, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below which one I should wear. This is the first dress. This is like a maxi one, so I don't know how well you can see it, but it's all the way down to the floor, really comfortable. It's got this nice kind of waist belt as well, so it cinches you in, but at the same time it's like a stretchy waist belt, so it has a lot of room, because obviously I will have a very big tummy after eating all the dinner on Christmas Day. Yeah, I quite like this one. I like the design of it as well. So both these dresses I ordered from a website called Silk Thread, so I'll link them down below if anyone's interested. And I'll probably just wear it with some thin tights or something underneath, and my slippers, because I want to be comfortable on Christmas Day. But yeah, this is potentially one option, because I know it's cold, but I don't like wearing a jumper or anything, because I just get so hot when I'm doing all the cooking and hosting and running around. So I feel like something like this would be ideal. So yeah, this is option number 1. This is option number 2. So this one isn't quite as long. I'd say this is more of a midi length, Again, in this nice green colour. It's got long sleeves on it, really comfortable as well, loads of room in there. But it's got this belt that I'm not really sure what to do with it, to be honest. So this belt comes here. I'm not sure if I'm meant to pull it here. I thought if I just like pull it around my back, and then it kind of cinches you in around the waist like so. So it's a bit more fitted than the other one, but again, loads of room. It's actually really comfortable. And then whether you just let this hang or maybe like a bow. Maybe a bow would look quite nice. Not sure. What does that look like? Or maybe bow it around the back. I'm not really sure. Maybe a bow around the back would look quite nice actually. Sorry, I should have done this. Yeah, maybe if I put it, I'll have a look online to see how the model was wearing it. So maybe I could even do this around the front and then bow it at the back. Oh, actually that looks okay. I quite like it like that. It gives you like a thick kind of band and brings you in at the waist. So yeah, this is another option. Maybe bow it. I'm not really sure whether, let me know whether the bow looked better at the front or the back, because I'll have to play around with it if I keep this one. But again, really comfortable, thin material as well, so I'm not going to get too hot in it. Yeah, and I think the colour is absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous colour for Christmas or New Year actually. This would be a nice dress to wear, maybe not with slippers, but to wear it with a nice pair of heels on New Year's Eve. So yeah, let me know which one you think I should wear on Christmas Day. Next, I'm going to get the table set for Christmas Day, as this is something that takes quite a while and you can definitely get done beforehand. So my tablecloth is from Home Bargains and the runner is from Dunelm. I'm then going to add a garland, which was an absolute bargain from Amazon. Anything that I do mention I will list down below for you. And the candle in the candle stand in the centerpiece is from the range. I really like it actually. I think it adds something a little bit different because it's got a bit of height to it as well. So I've put the garland on the table, and then what I'm going to do is just add a few little picky bits to it. So I've got some mistletoe here, I've got these like little berry picks, some cones and a couple of Christmas trees. So I'm just going to kind of add them in here. And so I've just got some lights, I'm going to add them in now. I just got these from Home Bargains. They were such a good price. I think they were like £2 or £3 or something. I'm happy with the table centerpiece now, so going to add the plates. I absolutely love this set. It's so simple and elegant with the white and the silver trim, and this was all from Dunelm. The table centerpiece and the plates and everything done. I just need to get the glasses out, cutlery, crackers, and do the napkins. So I've just got these super simple napkins. They're just plain white cotton napkins that I got from Dunelm, and then I've got these napkin rings to go with them. Again, these are from Dunelm, but you can get them from everywhere, and Amazon have some really great ones at the moment. They probably could do with a bit of an iron, but to be honest, I'm just going to fold them so you won't even be able to tell. I know there's lots of different ways to do napkins, but this is my way, so I just half it like so. Probably should have ironed these. Half it again, and then just kind of start to fold. So you fold like this, and then back on itself, so almost like corsatinas like this. Hold that in place. When you do the other side, turn it over. Again, fold that, like that, like that, like that, and then you can kind of pinch it in the middle, and then you just slide your napkin ring down the middle, like so, and then you just kind of pull this out. And I just think that's a really nice way of doing napkins. So there we are, I've now done 6 napkins that are all nicely wrapped, and then I'll just place them on the plates. I also decided to add bowls because we are going to be having a starter Christmas Day. I then placed the napkins on top of the bowls and set with cutlery and added wine glasses. In Christmas times. Lastly, I added crackers. I actually bought these in the sale last year. I think they cost me like 50p or something from Asda. Absolute bargain. So yeah, added the crackers, and then I will need to add a couple more plates for Christmas because we've got some more guests, but I will do that Christmas morning. But I'm actually really happy with how it turns out, so let me know what you think. So I've actually left this in the oven to cool down, so I'm just going to get this and scrape all of this into a saucepan and then pour the stock over. Make sure you scrape everything in, including all the bits from the bottom of the tray, even the bits that are stuck. Scrape all of that into the saucepan and then mash the chicken and the veg with just a normal potato masher. Then add in the flour, stir for a couple more minutes and add in 100ml of the port. After another couple of minutes, then you want to add in around 2 litres of chicken stock, bring it to the boil and then simmer it for around 45 minutes. Next I'm going to do the potatoes and prep these ahead of time, so I'm just going to peel them, parboil them and then basically put them in the freezer, defrost them Christmas Eve, so then all I need to do on Christmas Day is pop them straight into the oven, no prep or anything required. So for roast potatoes, I always use Maris Piper potatoes. I think they're the best types of potatoes. And then all else you'll need for this is some goose fat, or this is Wagyu dripping that I got from Aldi, a full garlic bulb and just some rosemary, or you can use thyme if you prefer, but I'm just using rosemary because I had it at the front door. So I'm just going to peel all the potatoes now, chop them and then parboil them. And then just pour the water over and parboil that for around, I'd say around 6 to 7 minutes, because you want them to be soft enough. Whilst the potatoes are boiling, I'm going to do the parsnips. I'm going to do honey roasted parsnips. So So I've got a couple of bags of parsnips here that I'm going to peel. Then I've got 1 tablespoon of flour, some honey, oregano, a couple of bay leaves and some salt and pepper, and that is all you will need. I've left the potatoes probably for around 7 minutes, and then you can see that they're starting to go a little bit soft, but they're still quite hard. That's the kind of position you want them in, I suppose. So now I'm going to drain them and they will be ready to almost go in the freezer for Christmas Day. Then pour the drained potatoes back in here and just bash them around. And this will make them go nice and crispy when you cook them. Once you've given them a good shake, then you just want to add a bit of the goose fat to them and shake them again, and then it's time to put them in your freezer bags with the rosemary and garlic. So that's the potatoes done. I'm now going to place them in these Ziploc bags. I did want extra large ones, but they only had medium, so I'm probably going to have to do a couple of bags, and then I'll put the garlic and the rosemary in there as well. I added a couple of rosemary sprigs and half the garlic ball, put that into each bag. These are then ready to go into the freezer, defrost Christmas Eve, and then pop straight into the oven on Christmas Day. So now back to the parsnips. I'm just going to halve these and then parboil them in salted water for 5 minutes. So the gravy's been doing for around, I probably left it for about an hour to be honest. Now I'm just going to sieve all of the veg out over a bowl, and then underneath will be all the gravy, and then I will put that away for use on Christmas Day. So squeeze out as much of the liquid as you can to get all the goodness out of here, and then you might want to leave that for a little while and it'll just keep dripping through. But then underneath there you basically have your amazing gravy, and then I'll just pour this into a bag, leave it to cool down, and then pop it in the freezer and defrost that on Christmas Eve, ready for Christmas Day. Parsnips are now done. You don't want to leave them any longer than 5 minutes. I'm just going to strain them, let them air steam dry for a few minutes, and then add them back into the saucepan. Sprinkle over around 1 tablespoon of flour a little bit of oregano, just dried oregano is fine, and then around a tablespoon of honey. Give it a really good shake all together and then place it into one of the Ziploc bags. So I've got all my food now, all prepped, in bags, ready to go in the freezer. Pop it in the freezer, and then the majority of it I will get out Christmas Eve, so it's all defrosted and ready to cook on Christmas Day, saving me so much time. So now Arabella and I are going to make salt dough decorations, aren't we?
Yeah,
for the kids. For the kids at Christmas.
Yeah.
So all we need is 1 cup of flour. Yeah, so you get 1, and then right, put that, that's it, on the sieve in there. That's it. Tip it upside down. Right, now sieve that in. That's it. Ooh. Well, nicely in there, that's it. Good girl. Right, now another one. One more.
Oops.
You've got another one coming. Got it?
Oh,
That's okay. Yep, right, now sieve that in. Now we need
I
half.
want to put it through there.
Yeah, we need half. Oh no, you don't need to put this through there.
Okay.
So now you need half a cup of salt. So we need to put all of that salt in there. That's it. Not yet. There we go. Whoa! Careful. That's it. Put that in.
Then mix the salt in.
Yeah, now we need to add 1/4 of a cup of warm dough. Right, so now we need to add 1/4 of the warm water. Ready? That's it. Now stir it all in with your hands. Keep rolling it until you get a pretty firm dough like this, and then you want to roll it out on a flat surface.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging.
We used lots of different shaped cookie cutters and some stamps that we had to, and then used a straw to make a hole in them, and then we could put string through them and use them as decorations or little tags, whatever we wanted to. Then once you've done that, you want to put the oven on low. I put it on around 100 degrees and place them in there for around an hour until they come out solid. So these should be done now. I've left them for just over an hour, and then I'm going to let them cool down, and we will probably paint them tomorrow. Then my final task for today is to make up the spare bedroom after I've washed all the covers, so it's all ready for the guests on Christmas Day. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and it's also given you some ideas, especially if you are hosting on Christmas Day, and it can give you some ideas around maybe the types of prep that you can get done beforehand, so you can be a little bit more stress-free on the day and actually spend time enjoying it with the family. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye!